What's up, you guys? It's Brett from the Team FPC doing a top 4 regional deck profile of James Lee, and he played
Dino Fist. It was what's today? The 19th. It was like on like the 13th or something.
Today's the 20th, but
of April. It was Philadelphia Regionals. I played Dino Fist. I picked up the deck the night before, and it just got there.
Rabbit got there.
2 Rescue Rabbit, obviously. If you're resolving these, you should win. And then 6 Vanillas. I talked to Fraser Smith. This is just the best card right now. There's a Samurai player like round 6 or round 7 should have beat me, and he had 2 Compulse and he had a Fiendish Chain or 2 set. It might have been 2, and I just beat him with this. And he had to Compulse it twice. And when I finally got this stuck, he showed me his background. You can't Fiendish Chain it, and it's a quarter of your life.
Good card. Better than Voice Rider.
Double Tour Guide, and I chose to play Tour Bus.
Why?
A lot of people don't understand this. For one, I can toss Vanillas back, and I can get Logia and Dolka in the same game, or I can toss a Werewolf back if I run out of tanky targets. And I knew by round 5 that I was going to be taking Gorilla out, so like half the day I was tanking for Werewolf, just because, I mean, tanky into Werewolf, he comes out at 21.
Right.
But again, Bus can throw your Vanillas back. And if you draw, most of the times if you draw double Tour Guide, you have to Tour Guide for Tour Guide out of your hand.
Right.
And this, if I draw double Tour Guide turn 1, it's great, because then I can set my Torrential, or I can set whatever, summon Bus, go into my Exceed play. If I detach, I can detach Tour Guide, and then when the Exceed, whether it's Zen Mains, whether it's Levier, whether it's Tempo, goes to Grave, I can just toss the Tour Guide back in, and then this Tour Guide becomes live.
Right.
So I can resolve 2 Tour Guides in one game, and most Dino Fist players aren't playing it. 3 Bear.
Of course.
And the 1 Gorilla. I knew like I said, by round 5, I knew that Gorilla was coming out. I think I resolved its effect to pop a backer once in 10 rounds, and I never resolved its effect to set a fire formation like Bear.
So you take him out?
Yeah, he's already out. The deck's at 42 right now, and right now I'm running the same list minus the Gorilla, because the Gorilla just didn't do anything all day.
Gotcha.
3 Tanky,
Best
1
card in the
Tensu.
deck.
Honestly, Tanky I don't think is the best card in the deck.
No.
I think Tensu is very, very good. Especially when you open like Rabbit Bear or something, you can go Tensu. And I'm pretty sure the way they're ruling it right now is you can use the Tensu summon as your first normal summon as long as you declare. So if you go activate Tensu, summon Bear, and they have a bottomless or something, they don't want a minus, so they're gonna bottomless the Bear, and then you just go summon Rabbit or Tour Guide or whatever you want. But yes, Tanky is very, very good too. There was, I think, twice at the reg, 2 or 3 times where I was in a position where I was like staring down. I was top decking and I was staring down a Pike and a Megalo.
Right.
And I needed either Tanky or Rabbit to not lose. I would have lost if I hadn't got one, and I got Tanky both times off the top.
Wow.
2 Lance. I was playing 3 and it got really cloggy, so I dropped it to 2. I had it when I needed it. I know some people are siding the 3rd, but I didn't think it was necessary. 3 MST. You just have to use it right now. It's too good in the Water matchup, the Mirror matchup. I played a Malefic, a Prophecy, a Samurai, a Dino Rabbit. It was just always live.
Yeah.
3 staples. Wraps up the spells, obviously. 2 bottomless. 2 Deep Prison. I know some people aren't playing Deep Prison. They're just playing Mirror Forces, but
I love Deep Prison.
Yep. This is the first deck in a long time I played Mirror Force. I played Dino Rabbit for a long time, and I didn't like Mirror Force.
No.
But it just punishes water players right now.
Yeah, it's good against big spam decks.
Yep.
Same with Torrential.
I played Torrential. I told my friends, like I said, I picked up the deck the night before, and I told them not to run this card for a long time because they were running the Dragon build, and just the monster counts are high enough, and I know that you never want a Torrential a Bear.
Right.
But it's not too bad. I feel like you just have to run it, especially with Bear. In the mirror match is very unfair, because it's the meta right now, even in the water mirror match, anything is like whoever explodes first loses unless you kill them. Right. So Torrential, and this is just the best card against water.
Yep.
That Mirror Force, like I said. Fiendish Chain. I was playing 3, and again it just got cloggy. I know most people are playing 3, but I'm playing 2 right now. It's too good against Marksman. You can just chain it to their TS, their Megalo, whatever. It's very, very good against Bear. It's very, very good against Logia. Torrential Logia, Torrential Fiendish Chain, or Mirror Force Fiendish Chain, Deep Prison Fiendish Chain. And then I played 2 Dust Tornado.
Okay.
A lot of people, I know Fraser saw my deck, Bizzle, Stefan Bizzle. I know a lot of people were looking at it, and they asked me why. Same thing with the Tour Bus. I played 10 rounds, and this card was never dead game 1. I can't tell you how many times I'd have an MST and a Dust Tornado, or double Dust, double Space. I played 5 1-for-1 back row removals, so I would just end phase, pop, and they're not going to set more than that because they fear heavy. So I would just get rid of both of them, and I can't tell you how many Tenkies I resolved and how many Rabbits I resolved simply because of the fact that I played Dust Tornado. It was
Tenki after Dust Tornado.
I never used its second effect this set.
Oh, you don't have to.
You don't have to, but I never act like I could have. I could have a few times, but I just never wanted to. The 2 Solemns. I think I didn't draw this one game. I drew this so often at Philly. I drew heavy one game, 10 rounds. I drew it against my best friend Pat Neary, round 2, and it's the only time I drew heavy all day. But I had Solemn the entire day. It was just the best card. I think I 4K Solemn 6 Heavy Storms at the rig.
Wow.
4K Solemns are the best Solemns, and then the 1 Road.
Of course.
Strassezum, Stern and Lich.
Very good in that deck.
Yep, Road is very good. It's in the mirror match. I'm going to be siding in Soul. Well, depending on if I'm going first or second, either Soul Takers are going in or something like that. But it's an easy side out. So is Tour Bus. So is Dust Tornado. Anything in there, it's just easy side outs. Extra deck. One Levier. I know that I'm running. I can resolve. Like I said, I can resolve Tour Guide twice in one duel, but I don't. You don't need the second Levier like you do in Dino Rabbit.
Right.
Tempo. I know some people cut this. It's just the best rank 3.
I love Tempo.
I think in the game it's too good.
Him and Pappy are my 2 favorites.
Yep. Zenmain's
good.
It's the only rank 3s. Dweller.
Great.
I know some people are using more than one of these. I extra deck Dolka, so it does the same thing. Two Tiger King. I don't think I went into the second one once, but it's just there to be there. I resolved its effects when you have the 3 back rows and you special 2 from deck. I think I resolved it once. And if you're in a bad position, I mean that'll save you the duel, especially when you can drop 2 bear. I think by then I had already used all my bears and I had the special 2 werewolves out of my deck. 2 Volzars.
Great.
Love
them.
Cowboy. It's my favorite card.
Another good card. Yes.
It's my favorite Exceed right now. I cowboyed my friend Pat Neary round 2 for game.
Oh no.
Maestro.
Yes.
It'll save you in the mirror match. It's just Maestro's very, very good. Utopia, I know some people cut this and they're running Acid Golem or something. Utopia, it won me a game against a water player. He had Megalo and I want to say like a Pike or something. And Utopia is just so
Utopia's
big.
great in water.
I got Rabbit off the top late game and everyone was like, oh, but he's just so big. 25 is the perfect number.
It is.
Corn, I think I corned like a Maestro and a Zenmain's all day.
It's still a good card.
It's a very, very good card. Pap.
Yes.
Not much to say about him.
Fuck Reaper.
Corn does everything that he does, really.
Yep.
Roach. I didn't Roach all day. I did play a Samurai player, and that's really the only deck that I would have gone against. But Roach didn't really see me play. He's there just to be there.
Would you take it out or keep it in?
I wouldn't take it out. I mean, if I wanted to play maybe a Diamond Dyer or something like that, I could take him out. But he was just there to be there. And then I played the 1 Stardust for the road.
Yep, of course.
You draw 2, that puts them at 8, and you heavy slump them.
This was a Philly regional, in case I didn't say it.
It was like the 13th or something like that.
Yeah.
2 Thunder King. When I'm going first in the mirror match, I side it in. If I'm going second, I normally side Soul Taker.
God damn, it's loud in here.
It's pretty loud. No worries. 2 Thunder King though. 2 Banisher.
Yes.
I played a Prophecy player round 7, and by turn 2 I had like free back row, and then I had Thunder King Banisher. And then I misplayed against him the second game, and the judges took like 20 minutes to get there, but I misplayed, but I still 2-0'd. Banisher is very, very good. I never drew it against water. I played 2 waters, and I just never drew it. 2 Snowman. I drew it against the Rabbit player round 2, but that was game 2, and he had a Rabbit Tour Guide, and he just went Dolka and then swung, and I scooped. And then game 3, he gave me Rabbit Tour Guide, and I OTK'd him. By turn 2, I had Tiger King, Logia, a Warwolf that I had set with the Tensu, and then I had Levier, and I reported a Tour Guide for game. Pushed for like, I don't know, like 10K.
Nice.
I pushed for over 8K through a Saber Source.
Wow.
2 Soul Taker. You just have to play it. It's very good in the mirror match. You just have to get rid of Bear, because if it's like leaving a Gigant on board for more than a turn, you just can't give it to them. If they keep Bear
I know all
on board,
about that.
if they keep Bear on board, you just You just lose anyway. And then it did. I played a samurai player. He should have 2-0'd me. But game 3, he went Xian late game, and I Mirror Force Fiendish chained it to get rid of it. And then main phase 2, after I had -1 to get rid of it, he reborned it. And then the next turn I went Dark Hole Soul Taker to get rid of it a second time. And then I beat him. 3D Fissure. I think I drew it against Water once, and I think they had the Dust Tornado. Or the MSC. I played Nicole Tipple. I think I drew it against her. But I got tanky off the top against her.
You think it's necessary to play with Fissures?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I prefer Fissure over Soul Drain. It's Soul Drain's slower, and this you can just activate, and then you don't have to fear a Veiler. So you know that you don't have to fear max your Veiler if you want to resolve your bear or your even a tour guide or a rabbit play. 2 Rivalry. It was okay. I drew it once, and I think it got MSD'd again. It's there. I mean, if you resolve this early against Rabbit, they just can't win.
Right.
Or wind up or anything. I didn't play any wind ups. I had some friends that played against it. And I played 2 Mind Crush. This actually won me one of my water matchups.
Great card, yep.
Yep, he won me one of my water matchups. I think I had it was either 1 or 2 cards in hand. I want to say it's 1, but I had it set, and I was playing against Nicole Tipple, and she revealed Tias, and it probably would have been game if it had resolved. And she only had 1 card in hand, so she paid cost, and it was a Megalo. And at that point, I knew that I could just Mind Crush Tias and then push for Bear next turn. But that's the deck, guys.
All right. And
this is my first top.
It was awesome. Thank you for watching, and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos. This is Brett from the Team FBC, bringing James Allen's first deck profile. Congratulations on the top, man.
Thanks, man.
Love you. See you later, bro.